Hey folks, in the shop tonight, I got my working on my boat again. So I got all my stuff in from Amazon. A lot of it was delivered this weekend while we were up in Tennessee hunting, and today my batteries came. So man, I'm excited to get this thing all hooked up and um, get it to where it's ready to use a little bit. So I'm gonna take it up. Hopefully, if the weather cooperates, I'm gonna take it up this week after Christmas when we go to our place in Tennessee again, and to see my wife's family. I'm gonna take it up with us and hopefully get to try it out in the afternoon up there if the weather cooperates, if it warms up, enough to get out there. And I think there's a couple days of rain, so anyway, I'm gonna take it with me, and hopefully the odds are in my favor to be able to get out and test it out, so I can see how it performs, compared to the kayaks. So anyway, I'm gonna get in here and unbox these batteries and get to hooking all this stuff up. All right, y'all. So here's the new battery for the trolling motor. It's Newport Disciple. It's the lithium battery, and this is the battery the other night when I was playing around with this thing I showed in the video. This isn't a trolling motor, a marine battery. It's just a battery. I was using on one of my spray rigs for my business for the hose reel, but it's just a car battery, regular car battery. So the first thing I noticed is this thing is so much lighter than just this normal car battery. So I can't imagine how much lighter it is from a normal, deep cycle trolling motor battery. So I can already tell you right there is a plus, in my opinion, simply because of the size of this boat being so small and less weight. The better off we are there. So all right, I'm gonna get to hooking this thing up, and we'll see how it performs. All right, so this is what I got with me to run from the battery. So it's just a trolling motor quick connect, and these are the bolts and washers and everything that came with the battery to screw into the post to hold this little quick connect. Already came with the ends to attach to the battery here. So that's gonna make this pretty simple hookup. So you can see it's just got two regular ends here, and that's your quick connect right there. So that way it'll be easy to to take on and off when I need to store the boat or just simply take some weight off of it if I got to move it around or something. So all right, I'm gonna get to hooking all this up. All right, I'm gonna start here hooking up this quick connect to the battery. So like I said, battery came with the bolts and the washers. It's got a lock washer on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook that up. Get the positive hooked in first, and then the negative. That lock washer will keep it tighter. Hopefully keep it from coming loose down the road. This little quick connect thing here is a pretty neat design. I've used it before on trolling motors, but it's gonna make it a whole lot easier to disconnect all this stuff and keep from having to unwire everything. All right, so now we'll go to let's see, this is the wire going from the the foot control switch up there. So like I said, the other end of this quick connect already came pre-wired with your butt splice connectors. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. So my positive, this goes to the battery, of course, on the quick connect. So my positive from my foot control is going to go to the positive on the battery. Crimp good. Check it out again. All right, and then let's see the negative from my trolling motor. Get these wires out of the way. The negative for the trolling motor will also go to the battery. So it'll go in right here on this other side of this splice. And I'm gonna have to redo some of this wire off this trolling motor here. Way too much of it stripped right there. Alright. Some negative in here. Yeah, this is going to make it super quick to hook it up like this. Alright. So now you see I've got my positive from the foot control. Crank that again. And I'll go back, I probably need to go back and tape all this up once I get it all hooked up. Alright, so now I bought this. I had to buy a whole kit, but this thing's come in handy down the road. It's like a heat shrink bullet connectors. So I'm gonna use it for a quick connect for my ground wire coming from my foot pedal to the other wire here on our trolling motor. So that way I can just, like I said, you know, the whole point in this is just making things quicker, easier actually to unhook. See, that's just a bullet connector, male and female. This is an 8 gauge, 10 to 8 gauge, 8 to 10 gauge, whatever you want to say. So it doesn't really matter what side I hook this in. Let me cut some of this wire off here. So I'm just going to hook the male end, the male connector, into the part where my trolling motor goes. I mean, from the wire from my trolling motor. That didn't make any sense. All right, and then splice this baby in. Check it good and tight. All right, so the female end. Hook up, and I'm going to cut this wire some more too. Female end is going to go to the ground wire that's going back to my foot pedal. I cranked the wrong side of it again. Let's see which side goes in. Yep, did the wrong side. Alright, try that again. This wire right here is stiff. It don't want to cooperate with me. Put that one over there so I get another one. Alright, let's try this again. This one's a little stubborn. One went in perfect. This wire, this is a different type of wire coming from that foot control switch than it is on the trouble motor. It's real like spindly, I guess you'd say. They don't want to stay together. Get it this time. There we go. All right, so let's plug them up and see if we can test it out. Back here to the switch. All right, that's it. Working good. I don't know if you can hear it or not. You can't see it. There's a motor behind the boat, but that is it. All right. So I also got a you watched the other video when I was hooking everything up, my motor and my seat and everything. I was telling you I was going to get another smaller lithium battery, and this thing it weighs hardly anything. So this is it's a 12 volt, but it's a 20 amp per hour lithium battery. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it right now because I just basically going to take this thing and try it out. But what my plans are with this battery is I'm gonna come back here on this side of the boat, mount it in here, and do similar to what I did over here. Run a plug and maybe mount me a plug right here, or I don't know, maybe up here closer to the seat. But anyway, I just want a port in here, or maybe two ports, one for possibly putting a depth fish finder on it, and one to charge devices, like my phone, my GoPro camera, things like that. So like maybe one with like a dual USB port, and then one with a plug where I can plug in my my depth finder. Because I don't know if I would leave the depth finder on here, because like if this thing works out like I hope it does, that river that I fish in a lot up there at my place in Tennessee, it's a shallow river, so I don't really know that a fish depth finder would benefit me a whole lot. I guess it could at certain times, when the water's up or something. But anyway, I probably wouldn't want to leave the thing on it all the time. So if I put me a little quick connect plug right here, I can take it on and off, and plus it'd give me a chance, to keep that fish finder stored. So like I said, this is I'll show you it. I have no clue if either one of these batteries are any good, so I'm going to be testing them out. But there's the brand, what it is, and like I said, this thing is light as a feather. So we shall see. I'm gonna have to figure out a way too on these batteries to be able to strap them down in here. You know, get them back here towards the back. I don't know. May put some Velcro strips on here, or yeah, like some Velcro where I can, you know, stick them to the floor, and that'll keep them from sliding around. Cause like I want this battery back here. So hey, the other thing too I was thinking about on this boat the other night is when he makes these boats. If he makes one from scratch, like this was made from, some of them he cuts down from like an old John boat, you know, and makes it. And so those old John boats are going to have a plug in them, you know, a drain plug. But when he makes them from scratch, he does not put a, I don't know if I showed the back of this boat very good the other night, but this boat don't have a drain plug in it. So the other thing I was thinking of is buying a little, my mind just went blank. A pump to if this thing does fill up with water, to a bilge pump to pump the water out. You know, just a little small one. They make some that I used to have one in here, but I don't see it anymore. But it had like a little suction cup, you know, where you could mount it to a surface. So, and that way I could either run it. It'd probably be better to run it off this little battery too, and keep everything away from my trolling motor battery. So anyway, I'm going to tape up all these butt splices, and that will wrap this thing up. And hopefully the next video on this boat will be me enjoying fishing out of it. I hope, like I said, if y'all watched my other video, I'm excited about this thing. Just simply because I'm just not a kayak man. And maybe, like I said in the other video as well, it's probably a lot to do that I've just never had the right kayak. You know, maybe it's not a big enough size or something, but it's just, man, it's just been the one I've got, and we've got, you know, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 kayaks and 1 canoe up there that we leave up there, and I've tried every one of them, and same results every time. They just they kill my back, they kill my legs. I've ordered different seats, and and that's probably a lot to do with it too. The type of seats I've got. Maybe I just hadn't found the right seat for it, but it just doesn't make it enjoyable for an all-day float or an all-day fishing trip for me. So that was my whole point with this boat, and I really hope it works out for me. And like I said, if it does, if I see this thing's going to work, then I'm going to sell the kayaks, and I'm going to get the guy to build me 2 more of these boats, and I'll hook all this up myself the same. So have my wife and my son one, and then my daughter, she's tiny, she's small, so until she gets a little older, she can ride along with one of us, you know. So, you know, when we go float or whatever. And the other thing I'm worried about, this thing's 32 inches wide. I don't know. I worry about the paddling on it, which most of the time you won't need to paddle, but you know, in shallower situations and everything, you may, need to paddle. So I'm worried about, I don't know how well you'll be able to paddle this thing. But anyway, that's why I'm trying it out, and we will go from there. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna wrap everything up tonight, short video, but I just wanted to come back and show you these batteries and how I got this thing hooked up. And like I said, hopefully next video you see on this boat is of me enjoying it going down the river. Hey, y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Let's see, I started this in 1st of December, and we are the 23rd of December, and I hit over 1,000 subscribers yesterday or today. So it's like 1,038 or something like that now. So never in my wildest dreams I would have thought, you know, it would have taken off like that. And I figured, you know, it would take forever to get those 1,000 subscribers, but hey, it worked. It's working somehow. Somebody's enjoying it, and I appreciate y'all enjoying watching it. And like I said before, I'm gonna keep putting things out, a lot of different things. And like this summer, when we're going up there to our cabin a lot, there's gonna be a lot of fishing, you know, smallmouth fishing and all. So I look forward to that. So anyway, guys, appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.